Hi everybody, my name is Matthew Chickalo. I'm the Childcare Director here at the YMCA. Many of you may know me as the Summer Camp Director from last year's Summer Camp. I recently took over as our Childcare Director as well as the Summer Camp Director, and I just want to come and take you through our new program that we're going to be reopening up. So many of you know, because of COVID, we had to shut down our preschool program. We've decided that in January, we're going to reopen for 4 and 5 year olds in pre-K. So we're going to be running a program for 4 and 5 year olds who are going to be moving into kindergarten next year. Our thought process behind only opening that one is that we want to get those kids that experience and give them the head start moving into kindergarten next year. The other two classrooms in our building are being reserved for our school-age childcare. One of the changes that we've made is that we are now making our whole bottom level of our branch a child care program center. So we're going to be bringing our school-age child care down here and our normal preschool program down here. So you may see kids during virtual days that are going on in our school district down here around Thanksgiving, but then we're going to have the goal of moving to a point where we're going to be reopening this as a preschool and bring back our 4s and 5s, our 3s, and our 2s. So today I'd like to take you on a little bit of a tour of our classroom 1 where we're going to be having our 4s and 5s, which we've just finished getting set up and ready for you guys. We also want to introduce you to Gabby, who's going to be our new child care program coordinator. So she's going to be in charge of actually running the preschool down here, and then I'm going to be assisting her in that role and overseeing everything, and then she's also assisting me with school-age childcare. So some of you may have already met her if you've got kids in our school-age program. The rest of you are going to get a chance to meet her. You're going to love the ideas that she's bringing. We've got a lot of really cool new activities and plans for our preschool zone. So come with me. Let's go take a look at what we have, and we hope you guys are as excited as we are because we're really ready to bring kids back into our program.
Hi, I'm Gabby Gwynn. I'm the new Child Development Coordinator here with the YMCA. I just want to introduce you to this wonderful classroom that we have going on here. It's our new pre-K, our 4 and 5 year old classroom. I've been in childcare for 12 years and I'm excited to be a part of you and your family and experience at the YMCA.
So we'd like to welcome you to our classroom. As I said earlier, this is our 4 and 5 classroom setup for January through about May when we're running our preschool program. As you can see, it's probably changed a lot since you were here last year, or maybe this is your first time seeing it, and it may not look like a traditional classroom is what you're thinking of it. One of our biggest goals is to have stations. The point of stations is to allow kids, a limited number of kids in each station, to be able to play and be hands-on. Hands-on and learning are our two biggest goals moving forward with our preschool program. So you'll notice things like science and art and math and manipulatives, where kids are able to problem solve and create and be hands-on, as well as blocks where they're going to be able to build up and work on different projects. We've got our dramatic play where kids are going to be able to create scenarios. They can play house, they can play kitchen, they're going to be doing some play with dolls and action figures and things like that, where they're going to be creating scenarios and experiencing those because they're going to imitate what they see, and that's going to help them grow. We're going to provide educational pieces such as writing and reading, where they're going to have developmentally appropriate books out for them to choose from to pick their interests. We're not going to tell them what they have to read. We're going to allow them to experience. If they don't like something, they put it back and they get a new one. We're going to have a writing table where they're going to be able to not only write and say how they feel, but work with different things and different setups. So we might have letters and patterns out so that they can work on their lettering. And then we always are trying to include new activities and activities based upon what's going on. How can we incorporate winter themes? How can we incorporate President's Day and other things that are going on into that curriculum and into our different stations? All of this will be monitored by 2 teachers who will be actively engaging with those kids. They are not going to be behind a desk just looking at paperwork. They're supposed to be out and about, meeting with the kids, talking to them, touching base, sitting down, playing, engaging, and learning with the kids and making it fun for them. And that's really the point of all of this new setup. As we grow and as we move on, we may introduce new ideas and new theories. It may change as we potentially move to new curriculums, but the basic setup here of each area being individual, each area being separate, and each area being limited capacity for the learning, and so that kids aren't fighting over different things, that's going to remain the same, and we're going to continue to grow our program through that process.